Hello, Northwest Georgia, and welcome to your weather on North Georgia Television. We began this morning quite a bit warmer than yesterday with low temperatures in the 50s. Scattered showers across the region tapered off early this morning. Expect to warm up the same as yesterday with highs near 60 early this evening with light and variable winds. Expect showers this afternoon. Winds tonight will be southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and more rain is likely with about a half of inch expected to fall. Around the region, 49 for Calhoun early this morning. You'll be up to 56 at noon and 60 this afternoon. And in Chatsworth, 49 as well, looking at 55 midday and 58 for your high. And 50 in Chickamauga this morning. Midday look for 54 and then up to 58 this afternoon. And there's Cohutta. You're at 48 to start the day, 54 at noon, and 57 for your high. Dalton, also at 48 this morning, expect to be at 56 midday and an afternoon high of 59. And Fairmount, 48 as well, 56 for your lunchtime temp, and then 59 late this afternoon. Fort O, 50 this morning, 56 expected by noon, and then up to 58 for your high late this evening. And Lafayette, starting at 49, looking at 56 for your midday, and then 59 this afternoon. And Ringgold, a morning temp of 48, 56 expected by noontime, and then top out your day with 58 early this evening. Our 7-day forecast includes a fair share of cloudy and rain and some mild temperatures. Tomorrow, partly cloudy skies with highs in the mid-50s. Winds north at 5 to 10, lows near 42. Winds become light and variable with periods of light rain overnight. Sunday, periods of rain throughout the day, expect about a quarter of an inch as temps rise to around 60 degrees. Overnight lows in the upper 40s and periods of rain continuing Sunday night with another half of an inch expected. Cloudy with showers Monday and Monday night, high of 56 and overnight lows around 45. Tuesday, periods of rain and highs near 56. Chance of rain is 90% with a half of an inch expected. More of the same Tuesday night. The chance of rain diminishes slightly, but another half an inch may fall. Warmer temps on Wednesday could cause showers to become thunderstorms, and the highs will be in the mid-60s. Not bad for February. Scattered showers and thunderstorms expected. More than numerous Wednesday evening, and lows in the high 40s. Continuing cloudiness Thursday with occasional showers and high near 60. Cloudy with diminishing chance of rain overnight. That's our weather forecast, whatever the weather. We hope you have a blessed and beautiful day. And here are our WDNN area obituaries. Betty Jean Ross Pell, age 79. Betty Pell of East Ridge went home to be with her Lord and Savior on Friday, February 8th. Funeral services will be held at 1 p.m. Friday, February 15th at Wilson & Son Funeral Home Chapel in Ringgold, with Brother Justin Gazaway of Catoosa Baptist Tabernacle officiating. Burial to follow in the Anderson Memorial Gardens. Family will receive friends afternoon on Friday at the funeral home. Mr. Marion Everett Patty, age 80. Marion Everett Patty of Rocky Face departed this life Monday, February 11th. Service to celebrate his life will be held Saturday, February 16th from 12 p.m. the Ponders Melrose Chapel. He will be laid to rest beside his wife at the West Hill Cemetery. The family will receive friends at the funeral home from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. on Saturday. Mr. Dwayne Monty Harris, age 58. Dwayne Harris of Lafayette passed away Saturday, February 9th. Funeral service will be held Saturday, February 16th at 12 noon at Prospect Missionary Baptist Church in Lafayette, with Pastor Scott Copeland and other ministers officiating. His family will receive friends at the church 1 hour before the 12 p.m. service. Arrangements by Willis Funeral Home of Dalton. Mr. Terry Edward Levain, age 70. Terry Levain of Dalton passed away Saturday, February 9th. A memorial service to celebrate his life will be held at 4 p.m. Friday, February 15th, the Chapel of Dalton Funeral Home, with Brother Tony Robinson officiating. The family will receive friends from 3 p.m. until 4 p.m. service. Mr. Henry Clark Smith, age 73. Henry Smith of Calhoun passed away on Sunday. Funeral service will be held Saturday, February 16th at 2 p.m. at Trinity Baptist Church in Calhoun, with Pastor James Washington, Jr. officiating. The family will receive friends at First Baptist Church of Calhoun on Friday, February 15th from 6 until 8 p.m. An interment will be held on Tuesday, February 19th at 12 noon at Georgia National Cemetery in Canton, Georgia. Lossie Bell Wofford, age 96. Lossie Wofford passed away on February 12th. Services to honor her life will be Saturday, February 16th at 2 p.m. from the Chapel of Max Brannon and Sons Funeral Home, with Reverend Herman Parker and Dr. James Shope officiating. Burial will follow in the Irwin Hill Church of God Cemetery. The family will receive friends at the funeral home Friday from 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. and again Saturday from 1 until 2. Margaret Ann Marney, age 75. Margaret Marney of Dalton passed away peacefully on February 11th, surrounded by her family. Family and friends are invited to visiting hours on Friday, February 15th from 5 till 9 p.m. at Sean Chapman Funeral Home in Chatsworth. A private burial will be held at a later date. Mrs. Linda Gale Smith Lawson, age 70. Linda Lawson of Crandall passed away Tuesday, February 12th at Hamilton Medical Center. Funeral service for Gale will be Friday, February 15th at 1 p.m. in the chapel of Sean Chapman Funeral Home with Reverend Billy Webb officiating. Interment will be in Ball Creek Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, please make contributions to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Mrs. Joyce Graham Garwood, age 75. Joyce Garwood of Calhoun departed this life Tuesday, February 13th at Pruitt Health of Lafayette with her family by her side. She was born June 27, 1943 in Fitzgerald, Georgia. At her request, she will be cremated and services will be held at a later date. Arrangements by Ponders Melrose Chapel in Dalton. Mildred Lee Dean, age 83. Mildred Dean of Sugar Valley died Wednesday, February 13th at her home following several years of declining health. A graveside funeral service will be held Friday, February 15th at 2 p.m. from Fairview Cemetery at Hall Memorial. The family will receive friends at Max Brannon and Son Funeral Home on Friday from 12 noon until the time to depart to the cemetery.
Good morning, Northwest Georgia. I'm Garrett Kraut.
And I'm Aaron Scott. First up in the nation, William P. Barr was confirmed Thursday as the U.S. Attorney General, putting in command of the Justice Department at one of the most politically charged moments in history. Senators voted 54-45, mostly along party lines, to confirm Barr, a Justice Department veteran who served as Attorney General previously in George H.W. Bush's administration. The outcome was not surprising. 3 Democrats crossed the aisle to vote for Barr: Senators Christian Simna from Arizona, Doug Jones, Alabama, and Joe Manchin of West Virginia.
Well, also in Senate, the Senate has also passed legislation to expand and protect 3 Georgia historical sites: the Ochi National Monument, the Fort Frederica National Monument, and the Kennesaw Mountain Battlefield Park. The bills were included in the public land legislation package S-47, which passed the Senate by a vote of 92-8. The legislation also included a measure of permanently reauthorize the land to Water Conservation Fund. The public land bill must next pass the U.S. House of Representatives before moving to the President's desk to sign into law.
The Okmulgee Mounds National Historical Park Boundary Revision Act would designate Okmulgee National Monument in Macon as a National Historic Park and expand its boundaries from approximately 700 acres to approximately 2,800 acres. It would also change the park's name to Okmulgee Mounds National Historical Park. The legislation also authorizes a special resource study to evaluate potential future park expansions, which would further fund vulnerable land and allow visitors more opportunities for recreational activities. The Fort Frederica National Monument Boundary Expansion Act would increase the maximum number of acres that may be included in the monument located on St. Simon's Island from 250 acres to 305 acres. Due to current statute, legislation is required to expand the authorized boundary and remove the 250-acre limit established by Congress in 1958. It also allows the National Park Service to acquire by donation or purchase the land and interest within the monument only from those willing to sell additional land for inclusion.
Well, the Kennesaw Mountain National Battlefield Park Boundary Adjustment Act would add 8 acres of land to the Kennesaw Mountain National Battlefield Park. The expansion would include the historical Wallace House and the Hairston Hill. Expanding the park includes 3 additional 8 acres, and original structures would more effectively convey the magnitude of the Battle of Kennesaw Mountain and provide visitors with a unique perspective of the park's history significance. The legislation has also authorized the National Park Service to acquire land from the willing landowners by donation, purchase, or exchange. The 8 acres will add the park have already been purchased by Cobb County and the Cobb Land Trust and expected to be donated to the park.
You know, we're really excited about this too because this allows a lot more kids playtime and maybe offered more park rangers jobs.
Yes, I'm excited to visit the park.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to it. Next up, David Renz of Dalton, president of Southern Lubes and Fuels, is among 18 people appointed by Governor Brian Kemp to his Georgians First Commission, a task force created by executive order on his first day in office. The commission will review the state regulations, policies, and procedures to streamline government and remove inefficiencies. Kemp said these hardworking Georgians know firsthand the difficulties that small businesses face in getting started, expanding operations, and investing more in our state, that he looks forward to working with them to cut government red tape, slash regulations, spur innovation, and ultimately make Georgia the top state for small businesses in the country. The Georgians First Commission holds its first meeting next month, tentatively set for March 12th. At the Georgia State Capitol, the commission will provide a full report by Kemp by June 30th of 2020, and that's exciting. Kemp's always doing great things.
I'm always for the small business. Well, at Gordon County Board of Education meeting, the members voted to follow surrounding counties in the replacement snow days with online lesson plans posted by the teachers. Moving forward in this case of canceled school or emergency weather, students will be given an online assignment and be able to communicate online with the teachers from home. At the work session, Director of Technology Brian Nicholson presents the result of trial run online learning days that took place on district was January 29th on a snow day. A survey conducted by the technology department came back reporting 97% of teachers thought the online learning day served as a good replacement for snow days. Better maintenance for students to focus when returning back to school.
Online learning days have already been implemented by surrounding districts such as Calhoun City Schools, Floyd County Schools, Gwinnett County Public Schools, and Whitfield County Schools. This program ensures that missed school days due to inclement weather will not have to be made up, neither through built-in days nor extended calendars. Superintendent Susan Remillard reconnected board-approved inclement weather days to be replaced by online learning days. Board member Eddie Hall said that while he viewed this plan as beneficial to student growth, he was also wary of having unlimited online learning days. Several members expressed concerns of having too many online learning days and felt that a cap was needed to be on how many days would be able to be permissible. Remillard said that this would be an option for future adjusting the online learning plan, and board indicated that they would like to retain the ability to alter the plan in that case of several consecutive missed days. Remillard also recommended the district's calendar still built in extra days for extended time off. Following a vote in favor of replacing snow days with online learning days, the superintendent requested the January 29th snow day be replaced by online learning trial run. The December 11th snow day will be made up by having students come to school on March 15th, which was originally scheduled to be a professional learning day for teachers. The board approved the Trammell Lawn Care treatment bid for $354,000 after months of negotiation in November. The board voted to ask for a rebid following Trammell's first proposal, which was $426,000. take care of the district's lawn care and authentic field maintenance.
The board voted to accept the plan for Trammell to mow properties every 10 days, leaving room for adjustment if necessary. Director of Finances Mindy Goebel says contract would be for 1 year with an option to extend once a year is over, the next 5 years. Goebel said there are 6 companies who provided bids. Not all 6 provide enough information to make a well-informed decision. Therefore, the 2 bids in consider were Trammell and Exterior Inc. Since they provide enough detail and full proposal, according to Goebel, board and members Eddie Hall commented on the behalf of the board, and they were appreciative of the work Goebel has done to save the district close to $100,000. This treatment contract would include occasional playground mulching, yearly trimming of trees, and additional needs of the district regarding the properties and maintenance.
And you know, going back to the school thing, how do you feel about that?
Well, I think kids are going to absolutely hate going online school. When they want a snow day or weather, they want to relax and play and do whatever they want to do, and that's going to interfere with that.
I think so too. I think it's less beneficial to the kids that also don't have access to online at home.
Yeah.
Internet's not a thing for kids in a certain budget district, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and we thank you for tuning in, Northwest Georgia. We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
With VidLink, OptiLink's exciting new entertainment platform, you'll have the freedom to stream VidLink content on multiple devices, even when away from home. Plus, with VidLink, you can access the widest array of content on the market. You'll get great features like Restart, Replay, cloud-based DVR storage, all HD programming, and so much more. Contact us today to see how you can get linked to the next big thing in video entertainment.
While the word cancer can strike fear at the deepest level of our souls, in the case of skin cancer, the prognosis is very good. Basal cell and squamous cell carcinomas are the most common and are not normally included in cancer statistics.
Our office specializes in the diagnosis and treatment of skin cancer.
If you're concerned about a mole or freckle that may be changing, give us a call. Most treatments can be performed in our office in about 15 minutes with very little discomfort.
I am Ron McKinney, pastor of Kinsey Drive Baptist Church in Dalton, Georgia. KDBC has been the birthplace of several Christian organizations. It was the birthplace of Christian Heritage School 30 years ago, and through the Academy of Fine Arts, Labrie Symphonic Orchestra was founded by KDBC members Gene and Betty Lindauer. The ministry of KDBC reaches around the world with the missions of To Every Tribe ministry, and I was a founding member of North Georgia Fellowship of Christian Athletes in 1992. Majesty is the longest running television program on North Georgia television. For 28 years, we have faithfully proclaimed the doctrines of grace. Kinsey Drive Baptist Church welcomes you to visit at 2626 Kinsey Drive on Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Our website is kinseydrivebaptistchurch.com. To God be all the glory.
Hi guys, I'm Frank Pinson. I want you to tune in on these following show times to watch 101 with Frank Pinson. The show is based on people doing great things in and for your community, our community. Now those are doctors, lawyers, students, teachers, anyone doing great things. So guys, you know the motto, don't just be great, always inspire, motivate, and teach others to do the same. Now that is what we do, and I hope you tune in to WDNN TV. Just click on the website, or you can follow it right here, www.thefrankpinson.com, and watch any episodes you like. See you soon.
First Bank of Calhoun and First Bank of Dalton are proud to serve our communities, providing the products you need plus the personal service you expect from your hometown bank. We offer the latest technology, like customized instant-issue debit cards, InstaPay, and more. And with our experienced First Elite bankers, switching to First Bank has never been easier.
Stop by and see what sets us apart.
First Bank of Calhoun and First Bank of Dalton, your bank for life. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Judy Elliott, inviting you to join me on Lifestyles for Women show on WDNN TV. This year brings exciting new topics that women like to discuss or just know more about. Subjects like ways to look and feel your very best, travel, family, health, and sometimes just fun girl talk. It's always exciting, and we invite your suggestions. Just message me on Facebook at Lifestyles for Women, or for more information or to watch us online, visit WDNNTV.com, Lifestyles for Women.
Hi everyone, I'm Judy Elliott.
I'm Jane Marie Wilson.
And join us for our second season on Southern
Sassy. This season, we are going to do a day in the life of a fireman. We learned how to belly dance and ride horses.
And wear our wedding dresses.
They still fit, by the way.
Only in the front.
So join us for that and much more this season.
Catch us on OptiLink Channel 6
and WDNN Channel 10. Like us on Facebook, because you never know what you're going to find
on Southern Sassy.
Welcome back, Northwest Georgia, and thank you for continued tuning in.
All right, we just want to let you in on a little bit of what's going on at the station here. We're moving forward here at North Georgia Television. We're now live streaming our news at WDNNTV.com. You can also watch on demand 24/7. Just go to WDNNTV.com. Local Shark Tank contestant headed to New York Toy Fair with Lee Glue Innovation. 12-year-old Dalton Middle School student Tripp Phillips will take his Lee Glue Innovation to Toy Fair in New York, where the global toy community gathers to buy and sell products and pitch and exchange ideas. Philip was on the Shark Tank Season 10 premiere in October 2018 and landed a deal with Shark Kevin O'Leary for Philip's product, Leg Glue, a non-permanent glue that holds Legos and other building blocks together without damaging them. 2019 Toy Fair is the can't-miss event for tapping into the $27 billion U.S. domestic toy market. They welcome an estimated 30,000 global play professionals each year. There are buyers from up to 100 countries connecting with 1,000 plus exhibitors. Credential Global Press converge a Toy Fair to report on the hottest trends and newest products and health of the industry. This is a can't-miss trade-only event for professionals to play.
And this Saturday through Tuesday, Phillips and his dad, Lee Phillips, will be there at the event featuring toy buyers and sellers represented toy companies from throughout the world. Some of the toys' biggest companies are expected to be at the Toy Fair, including Claro, Hasbro, Lego Systems Inc., and Pokemon Company. While in New York, Tripp and his father plan to meet with representatives of Legos and Mega Bloks at the booth. Lee Phillips said there is a chance O'Leary can make an appearance on their Lee Glue booth. O'Leary terms is also trying to schedule interviews for Tripp from CNBC, The Ellen Show, Fox News, and the Steve Harvey Talk Show. Last May, Tripp won first place over 60 companies in the first ever Pitch a DIA contest, winning $5,000 and becoming the first occupant in Dalton Innovation Accelerator space in the Landmark building in downtown Dalton, as well as winning various professional services from local firms.
And more inspiration from Calhoun. Zeke Waters and his team of college friends were declared as first place winners of the 2019 Walt Disney Imaginations Design Competition last week. 2015 graduate of Snorville High School and SCAD senior, along with his term from Savannah College of Art and Design, competed against teams from across the country. The Imaginations Design Competition was started in 1991 by Imagineering executive Marty Schuyler with the purpose of seeking out and nurturing the next generation of diverse engineers, according to a press release from Walt Disney Imagineering. The competition is open to college students across the country, and offers an opportunity for them to design an experience that could potentially be incorporated in future Disney theme parks. Waters' team was on the list of the 6 finalists, which resulted in his entire team receiving an all-expense-paid trip to Walt Disney Imagineering in California, where they presented their projects to Imagineering executives and competed for awards during the first week of February, 4th through 8th. The top 6 teams also had the opportunity to meet Disney Imagineers and interview them for internships during their trip.
During the initial stages of their project, Water and his team decided to choose a focus location through the theme of Hanging Gardens of Babylon, which they historically place in Iraq. The Rose of Babylon, the title of their project, is a Babylonical experience to people of all ages and a modern re-imaging of the ancient Babylon, and it meant to inspire a rebuilding of Iraq. The interaction exhibit allows guests to experience the ancient Middle East and contribute to the spread of resources in news live. According to the Disney press release, Walter's team created an experience that was punctuated by the miraculous hanging garden, where guests can bask in the glory of agriculture from around the world, actively contribute to the spread of the resources of the growth of new life. According to a news release from Walters, Disney Engineering, Walters said that his team wanted to convey a feeling of neighborhood community through their experience, and also convey a coming together regardless of race, ethnicity, religion, or gender. So all people could come together, work for the goal to benefit Iraq, and would spread out to the Middle East.
These projects were judged on mastery of skills and talents, guest experience, uniqueness, and team collaboration. The judges were looking for the ability to recognize the cultural nuance of the selected locations, expanding the boundaries of what currently exists, and evaluation of its business implications and impact on the community. On Friday, the last day of the competition, the results were announced, and Waters and his team were placed as first out of the 6 finalist teams. They'll be awarded a cash prize of $1,000, and an additional $1,000 grant will also be awarded to SCAD, since it was the sponsoring university. According to Waters, the SCAD team wasn't even expecting to win. Waters said it was such an honor having their product chosen by Disney executives and seeing that their hard work had finally paid off. He said that the competition was a life-changing experience and that he had learned a lot through the process of working with his team, developing their project, and presenting it in California. He also said that he was inspired to get back to school, to work harder, and get that full-time position at Disney. If that's where he ends up, and that is reinvigorated to working harder, looking forward to the future, and that hard work does pay off.
Still in the schools, Waters have already began his career and has worked with University Creative, where he designed the upcoming Universal Beijing theme park, and the HBO, he designed an event called Season 2 premiere in HBO's Westworld. Waters said he was encouraged to realize that just because he was from a small town doesn't mean he doesn't have the ability to work with big companies like Disney and do something that he loves. In closing, he encouraged others by saying, if you continue to search out what you want to do, you can actually achieve your dream. What an encouragement.
It is awesome. Congratulations to CHS student Alex Schrepp, Andrew Eichmann, Riley Anderson, and Caleb McFarland on their selection as semifinalists for the Georgia Governor's Honors Program. The Georgia Governor's Honor Program is a residential summer program for gifted and talented high school students who will be rising juniors and seniors. During the program, semifinalists will attend interviews and auditions in February at Berry College in Rome. We are proud of these students.
Good job, guys. We're so proud of you. And some very good news for Murray County Oglethorpe Power Corporation recently presents Murray County Tax Commissioner Billy Childers with a company's 2018 tax payment check worth $2,372,755 and yes, 38 cents.
Yes, and we again congratulate them for that. We thank you for tuning in here at WDNN, and tune back in tomorrow, Northwest Georgia. I'm Aaron Scott.
I'm Garrett Kraut.
And remember, above all, stay classy.
Dalton.